Hello everybody and a good day to you all. Today I am talking about God Friend of Me, season number 1, episode number 3, Heavenly Taco Truck. This episode was directed by Kenneth Fink. And here we have Miles on another case. Well, he had to go back to his old job now because the podcast thing didn't quite work out the way he thought it was going to work out. And since he has changed his what he talks about on his podcast, he has lost a lot of people who have subscribed to him, who was following him. A huge chunk. People think he betrayed them, he turned against them, because at first he was talking about God's not real, and things like that, and you shouldn't believe it, and blah, 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 blah. And so, but now, since this whole God account situation with Facebook, all the things he's been doing, and seeing things, he was seeing things from a different point of view, and so his message has changed some. He hasn't lost everybody, but he has lost quite a few. And he thought this podcast gonna be his way to take it out of his job that he's in now, and be his own boss, have his own set his own hours, stuff like that too. But that didn't work out that way. So now he had to go back to his old job. He gave us 2 weeks, but he didn't leave. Yeah, sucks. And so he's still in the mission of trying to figure out who's responsible for this God account. Is it actually God, or is it some guy that's messing with him? He doesn't know. He's not figuring it out. And so he gets this little a message that God liked this heavenly taco truck thing. So he goes to the taco truck to check it out, see what's going on. Maybe he think he might find the guy who's playing God. And while he's there, he's not by himself. He's with Kara, and he's also with his best friend Rakesh, and he gets pickpocketed. And while he gets pickpocketed, he loses the kid who takes his wallet, and then God sends him a request for another friend request to a guy who happens to be a private investigator. And so throughout this whole entire show, they're trying to figure out why this God sends a private investigator. Is the private investigator supposed to help him find this boy, and what's their connection? And while that's going on, you have Ollie. She's living with her girlfriend, and she hasn't told her father. Now, usually her and her father have pretty much a nice relationship, and they pretty much do communicate with one another. But when it comes to the whole gay stuff in her life, she doesn't really talk about it too much, because it took a long time for him to get used to that, her fact that her being gay. And he has come around, but they don't really talk about it really too much. So the idea of telling her that she moved in with her girlfriend, she's living with her, well, she's been hesitant to tell him. Miles knew, but he didn't know, and that started causing issues there. Then you have Rakesh and his girlfriend, and he's trying to find a way to tell her how much he feels about her by doing some kind of big grand gesture. And you got Carl saying, you got to do all that crazy stuff, just tell her. And Rakesh, being Rakesh, he just can't do that. But in the process, he does find a way to show her that he cares about her by singing. And it was actually quite nice. Because he was doing karaoke. At first, she was doing karaoke, and she was loving it. The crowd loved her. And then she asked him to sing a song too. He says, I don't do that. But because he has feelings for her, and he actually cares about her, he put aside his fears and faced these people and actually sung his heart out. And it started off a little rough, and it was like, ugh. But he managed to turn the crowd around. After a while, you end up rooting for him, and then you actually, the good thing about this whole situation was you saw her actually falling in love with him right then and there, and it was beautiful. Like, oh. It was another sweet episode, very nice episode. It showed how things connect, how things all come together, just like usual. I'm watching Miles evolve and grow and change while he's going through this whole God account situation. I mean, he still doesn't believe that as God responsible for it, but he still is like on the path. And even his father is starting to come around and start listening to his podcast now. They still don't agree on a lot of situations. They're still not on board with a lot of things, but they are coming together, and it's quite beautiful to watch. So another fun, sweet episode. I enjoyed it a whole lot. And also the chemistry between you got Miles and Carol is just great to watch. You just watch them together. You want to see them become a couple so badly because they have so much in common. They have things in common, and they get along quite well. They understand each other. But the thing is, though, Kara is a reporter, and a lot of the stories she's been doing with Miles has been helping her in her career, and at the same time, she feels as though if she starts dating Miles, if things go bad, her career will go down the toilet too. So she says, should I pursue this, even though I do have feelings for this person, and risk the chance my career go down the toilet, or should I just stay just friends where I can be safe? And you see her struggling with that here too. And you can tell that Miles had feelings for her too, but at the same time, he's not really going for it either. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So, like I said, another sweet, fun episode. Really enjoyed it a whole lot. So, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode of God Friended Me. If you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully, when you watch it, you will enjoy having fun watching it too. So, give my channel a big like, hit a thumbs up. Bam, and subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it, like I always say, in my dream to in real life. I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.